Barrett Cohen, WLSN, and we were out here at a restaurant. We're not allowed promoting restaurants, so we can't tell you where it's at, but it's near Lakota West. And we got Jeremy. I got the Larkin Brothers here, and Jeremy and Jeffrey. We'll start with Jeremy. You don't play like a freshman. Is that because of your brother, or is that just the way you've kind of always played?
Probably because of my brother. I probably want to play a step up because I see him playing. I know what I got to do. And try pretty much just working my way in from last year coming into this year.
Jeffrey, what's it like playing? I'll call you Jeff. I know you prefer that anyways. What's it like playing with Jeremy? I mean, I never had the opportunity to play with my little brother. In fact, he chose another school. I went to LaSalle. He went to Summit Country Day because I was at LaSalle. What's it like to play with him?
It's just great. I know ever since we was little, we've always told our mom, like, Mom, one day me and Jerry are going to play with each other, and it's going to be great. We're going to win a state championship, and you're just going to be proud of it. So ever since he stepped on the court and Coach Fleming said he was going to be varsity, we just knew we had to make it special. Any way we could, we just always going to play together, play hard, and just be there for each other. That's why we have that connection. Like, we talk about it all the time. And so we just bring it out on the court trying to help our team and get to the state where we want to be.
You now have an opportunity on the Nation station right here to tell me a funny story about your brother. And if it's good enough, I won't even ask him to tell a funny one about you. So the pressure's on. We'll call this the Larkins Uncut.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
All right, now here's this. I want to tell you my next question, and I want to get over there. But my next question is, are you going to be the starting running tailback for the Lancer football team? We'll get to that in a minute. Jeff, tell me a story about Jeremy.
I got one about Jeremy. I remember one day we were at my mom's volleyball game back in the day. And it was me and him. We were
see, Jeremy, you had an opportunity there. You did not seize it, and now Jeff's got it.
All right, we was at a volleyball game one day, and we were the only ones there, the only two boys there. So we decided to play basketball on the other side of the court. I remember Jeremy, we were playing, and Jeremy, I swear, he fell like 6 times straight. Off nobody around. He just kept tripping over his own feet on the line. I'm like, Jeremy, is the line jumping up or something?
Now, Jeremy, we're not in a court. Now, you don't have a rebuttal. You had your chance and you passed. All right, go ahead.
I just remember he just kept falling and kept falling and kept falling. And then the funny thing was, he knew he was clumsy. He kept getting up and laughing every time. It was just hilarious. I just died. I'll remember that.
Well, the line, it just popped up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It was a 3-inch line. I didn't see it there. One time we were outside playing basketball, and he was trying to beat me. I don't know. He wasn't really that good back then. He's gotten really better since then. But I was beating him. He got mad one time. He threw the ball at the backboard. It got stuck, so he got another ball. He threw it at the backboard again. Came back, hit him in the face. Hilarious. I died.
Jeff, one thing that Pat Cody, one more question for each of you. Pat Cody said to me how impressed he was. He said you were good at shooting the basket or cutting to the basket and being able to dissect defenses. You were an average shooter last year. You worked your tail off in the off season to become the shooter you are today. You're really a great example for young guys, young kids that are out there in grade schools that are coming up through the ranks, even freshmen, of what hard work does to pay off. Talk about that segue from being an average shooter and what you did in the off season to really up your game.
I knew coming into this year that, but losing 7 seniors again, and I remember Josh talking to me and telling me, he was like, Jeff, you got to learn to step up your game and all that stuff. So I remember going to the gym all the time, and we got a membership now, so we went to the gym every other day, and I would always just work on my shot, just getting up 100 to 200 shots a day, just keep going in. Because I knew coming into this year would have been special, losing 7 seniors, and then bringing up a whole bunch of people that didn't have as much experience. So I knew I had to take my game to another level. So therefore, if you all you gotta do is just be focused and just dedicate yourself and know that you have a goal in life and that you have to just keep working, and no matter how hard it is, just keep working just so you can meet that goal. And that's what I thought I had to do this year, coming into this year with all the new people coming around, especially my brother coming. I knew I had to be an example for him. So therefore, I worked my tail off every other day.
And you're only a junior. That's the scary part. What about you, Jeremy? Could we see you on the gridiron this year at tailback?
Yeah, I have a real good chance. I just got to keep working, get bigger, get stronger, get faster. Just improve my game from when I was last year till this year. The next year coming up.
I didn't get to catch. I only caught one freshman game, and it was at Moeller. And I think, Jeff, you were at that game too, because I saw you coming in as I was exiting, or maybe it was shortly thereafter. You made one move on a player. And it was I've never felt so bad for an opposing team. I mean, you were like a human joystick out there. Do you remember which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The guy's jock was down by his ankles.
It was a 30-yard one. I was coming. I saw him homecoming. I was like, he's going way too fast. I'll just adjust my angle, cut in a little bit.
You did more than adjust your angle.
I cut in. He just kept going and didn't see where I went and just finished the run and went into the end zone.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch you guys in the coming years. Thanks, guys, for joining us. The Larkins Uncut.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys got any questions for me?
Nah, we ain't got no questions for you. I'm gonna think of
Come on, Jeff. You guys got to start getting better at this because
I'm gonna think of something. I gotta get it ready for.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. That's the Larkin Brothers on WLSA.